Hi everyone, Krista here from KristaRay.co, and I'm back today with another episode of How's Your Strategy? In this series, we look at the blogs and websites of creative small business owners and talk about the changes they can make to create a website that better supports their blog and business goals. Today, we're looking at the website of Holly from a branch of Holly, and she's all about helping people chase their dreams and get to where they want to be. I'm really excited about today's episode because Holly has been one of my favorites for a really long time, so I'm super excited to dig into her blog a little more. With Holly, we're going to focus on what she can do to grow her list, which is where she's building a community for her blog and business. So follow along with the tips we're going to go over for Holly's website and decide how you can apply those things to your own website to grow your own email list. So let's dive in. All right, so here we are on Holly's homepage. Now, there are three things I usually look for on a homepage. Number one is who you help and how you help them. So make sure you're going to catch the attention, catch the eyes of your ideal audience and get them to stick around. Number two, I want to see a first step for people who are new to your website. So if they are on your homepage, make sure that they know what to do first and that they don't just kind of look around here and then run off somewhere else. And then number three, make sure that you have an opt-in opportunity. And since growing an email list is what we're focused on here, we're going to start by looking for that. So there is one right here. Before, when I was looking at Holly's website before recording this video, I actually made it all the way to the bottom without knowing that there was an opt-in opportunity. So make sure your buttons stick out and contrast the colors of everything else that's going on. So this blue, it's great. It's one of Holly's brand colors, but it doesn't stick out to me. So I would change this to something brighter. If there's an orange or a yellow that's part of Holly's color scheme, that would be a great thing to do. Second, these two sections, the About and How to Be a Breakthrough Blogger section, kind of run together. And it's not clear that this is really important and really something that readers should be focused on. So I would make a separate section for this, and I would put it right up here between the slider and the About section. I would move this text, so the title and the description of what the Breakthrough Blogging community is all about and the button up here above the photo. And then I would make a new picture or mock-up and put it right here above the About section so that the new section lines up with this one, but the pictures are diagonal to kind of draw more attention to it. So you want this new image to be really clear about what new subscribers would be getting. So I looked through the Blogging Breakthrough sales page a little earlier, so I would put things on it like a mock-up of your ebook, mock-ups from worksheets from the 28-day challenge, maybe a calendar, a mock-up of your magazine. Make it really clear that they're getting all of this high-value stuff. That's going to make them want to opt in even more. And then again, make sure that this button sticks out or that it's a different color. So if you can kind of scroll past without it catching your eye, that's how you know that maybe a different color would be better in this area. So now we're going to move over to the Start Here page. And we want to do something really similar here. So when I scrolled through this earlier, you have your different categories laid out. That's perfect. But we want to give them an opportunity to opt in, and that should be at the very top. So if you have a different incentive, that's something great. You can test out different options you have. Otherwise, add Blogging Breakthrough to the very top and have a different image from what's on your homepage. Maybe just show the ebook or lay things out in a different way so it catches the attention of new people. And then maybe in this area, instead of showing everything they'll get on the image, list it out in words. So when I was looking through the sales page earlier, I saw things like an ebook, a 28-day challenge, weekly letters, a digital magazine, which is something really high value that I didn't see mentioned in a lot of places. That's going to be something that catches attention of a lot of people. So just list out the different benefits of joining this community and then include another button that's, again, in a contrasting color that really sticks out. And something like this is important for your Start Here page because you're going to see new visitors coming through to this page. So having different blog posts for them to visit is definitely great, but you also want to make sure that they have a great opportunity to join your list right away. And if they don't want to join, they're still going to scroll down and see all these great blog posts that will hopefully do the work of changing their mind. So now we're going to move on to the About page. Now I don't always look at the About page for opt-in opportunities, but I noticed that Holly had a few and I think she did a really great job with them. So right here in the middle, she has an opportunity to join the community, and the way she writes it, it fits in really great with her about page. And again, I would change the color of this button because it blends in a lot with the heading and link colors. So change this to something that will stand out a bit more, maybe include a horizontal line rule in here to kind of separate it out and make it look like it's extra important. And then we have another one at the bottom, which I think is great. I like that the opportunity is here again. But I think this would be a good place to try something else since you've already mentioned it once on this page and it's also right here in the footer. So I would add a different kind of opt-in or maybe even just separate out the ebook that's offered and have a mock-up of the ebook here, a quick description of what it's about, and then the sign-up form. And doing it this way will just kind of help catch the attention of people who didn't want to opt in for the blogging breakthrough up higher in this about page or down here in the footer. And since we're down here, we'll take a look at the footer. I absolutely love that this space isn't going to waste like so many footers do. It's just a great way to keep your readers engaged. If they make it this far, it's pretty clear that they liked what they have seen so far, otherwise they have no reason to scroll down. So giving them an opportunity to follow you on social and see what you're up to is absolutely great. I would just add a mock-up of your ebook or a mock-up of different things they'll be getting right between the heading and the description text here, just to draw some extra attention to it and show them that they're not just going to be getting weekly emails. And then last, we are going to move up and take a look at the blog. So with people with a sidebar, I always look for it to be right underneath the bio and social media links, which is absolutely perfect here. The only thing I would say is to move this mock-up between the heading and the text to just kind of draw attention more quickly. And then update the description to talk about things that they're going to be getting, like physical things such as the ebook, the challenge, or any worksheets, the digital magazine, things like that, before the weekly letters. Because people usually see weekly letters as something at lower value. They might just see that and be like, oh, all I'm doing is joining an email list. So make sure that they know it's more than that right off the bat. And that should help you see good results through your sidebar. And you can also apply that to different opt-in areas. Rather than mentioning weekly emails first, mention more kind of physical, tangible things that they're going to be getting that will convince them that it's of higher value. So we're going to click on a couple of posts here. And I'm always looking for content upgrades when I am trying to help people grow their email list through their blog. So we've got one right here. That is awesome. So I'm going to scroll down a little more. Another one there. Okay, perfect. So it's great to give people different opportunities to grab the opt-in throughout the post. So that is absolutely perfect. So something you could do to maybe increase the effectiveness of these is to include mock-ups in a couple of different places. So rather than having this button 4 or so different times, try making a mock-up that shows the schedule that they're going to be getting. So I like to do that, and with my content upgrades, I always include some screenshots of the worksheets. I say what they're going to be getting, and I include what looks like a button. So this is just part of the image, but I just added a box with some text over it and a shadow to make it look like it's something they can click on. So for Holly's, it would probably be a good idea, maybe have this button right away so it's not too intrusive right at the beginning. And then maybe switch off every other one. So I would try the mock-up here, the button again here, and then the mock-up again at the bottom. And this is just something that's going to catch the attention of different people, show them what they're getting, and having something that people can click on is always great. People like clicking on things, they want to see what's going on, and it is a great way to grow your email list. In our review of Holly's website, we went over several different ways that she can change up her blog a little bit to draw more attention to her blogging breakthrough community and grow her email list as a result. So remember, a lot of those tips are things that you can directly carry over to your own website and make progress with your own email list. So I want you to take one thing you took notes on and go and apply that to your website today so you can start seeing a difference right away. So if you're trying to grow your email list, the key here is to make sure that your audience understands the benefits. So explain what they'll be getting, show some screenshots and mock-ups of different things to get them excited, And make sure these opt-in opportunities are in different locations all over your blog so you can be sure that no one is going to come on your website and leave without seeing an opportunity to get whatever you have to offer. I hope you found today's video helpful, and if you're ready to move forward and create a more effective website for yourself, feel free to submit your blog for review in the comments below this video, or click the button below to join my free course, which is all about creating a more focused and profitable blog.